just double dip that chip? Excuse me? You double dip the chip.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Double Dippin' and Sippin'.
This is my favorite time of the year. That season between, that fall season, the area between Halloween and Thanksgiving.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
It's my favorite. I like all the fall colors, hence the colors. I like all the flavors.
Doesn't fall kind of start in September though?
Kind of, but I don't really officially kick off fall till after Halloween.
I do think fall starts before Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a lot of what comes along with fall, not just Halloween and Thanksgiving, is harvest.
Harvest season, yeah.
Harvest season.
Yeah, I don't really think of it as fall, more harvest season. I like all the fall colors, all the harvest colors, all the harvest flavors.
So
you tell me what we got.
This is our harvest series.
Harvest
Hence
season.
why I bring up the word harvest.
Very good.
Yes, because we're going to do three.
Yeah, three this week.
We have three amazing flavors that we found for harvest season tastings.
And we're going to start out with one of our all-time favorite brands, Kettle. And this is their limited Apple Cider Vinegar.
I love apple cider vinegar in anything. You put apple cider vinegar in anything, I'll eat it.
Absolutely.
So those are going to be good, I think.
And good, great fall colors on
Yeah,
this.
good. Yeah.
The orange, the yellow, little maple leaf. Awesome. And we're going to pair it with Prairie Artisan Ale Pumpkin Kerfuffle.
I think we say it kerfuffle.
Yeah, I don't know how they came up with the name, but it is an Imperial Sour with pumpkin pie spice blend and toasted marshmallow flavor. And where did we get this one, Kelly?
Well, I have to give a shout out to a very special girl. Her name is Cammie. We like to call her Cammie Sue. And I do think of her as my niece. They do call me Aunt Kelly. And she has a special place in my heart.
And she thought of us when she grabbed this and thought of sending it to us.
She texted me a picture. She's like, oh my gosh, Aunt Kelly, you have got to try this beer. And I was like, holy cow, we've got to find that. But we couldn't find it anywhere here in Colorado.
No, so it's exclusive probably down in the south because Prairie comes to us from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. It was started by Chase Healy and his brother Colin in 2012. Prairie Artisan Ales got its humble start by Gypsy Brewing or Contract Brewing at Krebs Brewing Facilities, another one of Oklahoma's bigger breweries. And if you don't know what contract brewing is, it's when a small startup uses another brewery's equipment so they can get their start and their feet wet.
No, I think that's really cool because that means that the other breweries are pitching in and helping out the little guy.
Yeah, embracing
cool.
what would be a great idea gone bad because they can't afford the equipment.
That's really cool.
Yeah. They came up with the idea for Prairie at a local beer festival. Healy, who started home brewing in college and worked as head brewer at Co-op or Coop Ale Works after graduating, approached his friend Zach Pritchard, who was the owner of Chalk Beer Company in Krebs, and asked if he could brew on his equipment. He then ran the idea past his brother Colin about creating artwork for the project. He woke up the next morning and found a funny little drawing lying on his kitchen table of two cartoon prairie dogs walking arm in arm. Colin still designs all the can art, which you can see from these examples. They're pretty cool. I'll put some up on the screen here.
They're fun.
They gained a lot of attention for all the wild art on the labels, as well as their success in barrel-aged stouts, which one is called Bomb, farmhouse ales, and wild sour beers. It's a really cool brewery. I like all the artwork. I think they got it good
Awesome.
model.
Well, I'm excited to try this because my girl Cammie said it was really good. She actually lives in a little town called Kirby, Texas.
Katie.
Texas. Sorry, Katie.
Smells like chips. What do you think?
Sorry, give me your glass.
It's got pumpkin pie spice and marshmallow.
I didn't taste it.
Definitely pumpkin pie spice.
It doesn't smell like that apple cider, but
Should be very, very tangy.
It takes a minute It's like it's really soaked
Maybe it's
into
a 3-chip test.
I just think you like to do that because you like to taste chips.
I like to eat.
It's not an overwhelming flavor because you know when you get salt and vinegar chips, oh my gosh, and sometimes it's just overwhelming.
Yeah,
It's not like that.
It's like you're eating fish and chips when it's too salt and vinegary for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well,
I don't
they're
know. There's
good.
not a lot of kind of on the back end, but not a lot of.
I mean, you got that great kettle crunch. Not a whole lot of vinegar, but it is a very tasty chip.
Oh. Hello. Kerfuffle.
Ooh,
It's so good.
that is fantastic. It looks like apple cider.
It kind of tastes a little bit like apple cider, which is funny because we paired it with this.
Yeah, if you heated that up, it would definitely taste like hot apple cider
Oh, yes, it would, but it would be
in
kinda
a beer
weird. It
form.
would be kind of weird hot.
in a beer form. That is fantastic. Yeah.
Cheers, Cammie. Now I know why you liked it.
Oh yeah, pumpkin spice through and through.
So good.
Marshmallow.
I mean, there's a little bit of a sweetness in there, so that's got to come from the marshmallow,
Yeah,
right?
probably.
I think I kind of do taste the toasted marshmallow. If you really kind of let it sit in your mouth for a minute.
Yeah, you say toasted marshmallow. Yeah.
So good. This could get you in trouble because
8.4, I think it was on here.
8%. So it's kind of expensive. So Cammie's like, these are kind of expensive. Well, I was like, well, yeah, you only have to have like 2 of them.
I think it pairs well just because it's so subtle on the vinegar. I think if it would have been more vinegar, more apple cider vinegary, it might not have went as good.
It would have really clashed. So.
But I think the salt that's in there is going well with the sweet that's on here. Oh, and by the way, let's look at the back of the bag of the Kettle.
Yeah. If you watched our last series, Kettle's doing this thing, or maybe they've always done it.
I think they always did it.
They always put a little like message or something interesting, history-wise, whatever, on the back of their bag.
Kind of with their, what would you call it? Their social...
Their community, what they're all about.
Upkeep.
Their...
So this one says that they strive to be mindful in the environment, and their footprint in 2019, we launched an initiative that uses 43% less packaging than before, and this cuts their annual greenhouse gas emissions from packaging in half and keeps over 2 million pounds of plastic waste out of the landfill.
So maybe they're more like plugging their good for the environment, good for the community, you know.
They're eco-friendly. Yeah, that's their. And then, of course, they got the tater tracker on the
tater
back.
tracker.
I went to the tater tracker, and if you put...
You did?
I did.
We went to Tom to figure out who the tater tracker is.
I went to the tater tracker.
So you put in your bag number?
Yeah, if you put the bag number in there, it'll tell you who your tater came from.
Really? Did you find out? Is it like Farmer Bob or something?
No, because I ate the last bag and I couldn't find the bag.
Oh my goodness.
So we'll do it on this bag. We'll put a plug on the farmer that supplied these stores.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, very cool.
Good job. This can be good.
Very excited for the rest of this series.
Yeah, so we got a couple other good ones coming up.
You're going to need to stay tuned and like our videos, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next ones.
And share.
Oh, and share.
We're asking to share now.
And
share.
Don't share this because this is too good to share.
Oh.
And until next time, no
double
double
dipping.
dipping.
From now on, when you take a chip, just take one dip and end it.